I'm pretty excited about this one. This is the Mark IIF tutorial. The Mark IIF stands for the face-off. And we got Hero 3.0 mesh in this with the yellow Hero strings. This head is actually for a customer. So I'm gonna give you the sidewall pattern tutorial as well as how I'm gonna do the bottom string when I'm all done. So come along for the ride. We're gonna start on the third sidewall hole, okay? So 1, 2, 3, as you can see over here. I usually do my tutorials on this side, but I figured we might as well do one on this side to see and show you guys how I string from this side of the head. So as always, go through the outside to the inside of the sidewall hole and go up the first 10 diamond row of mesh. Okay, make sure this little loop here stays out the way. See this? Make sure that stays out the way. And back through the same sidewall hole, okay? Make sure y'all are focused. We are. Okay. And then back up through the same 10 diamond row. Tie that tight. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a knotted SI. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down through the next 10 diamond row of mesh, okay? And it'll all come together once you pull that tight, okay? We're gonna skip 2 sidewall holes, okay? So 1, 2, skip, come through this one. Okay, make sure you go behind that string. Put it through this loop, okay, this big loop. Okay, when it all comes together, it'll look like that. Pull the string. Okay, put your thumb, I put my thumb on this side, okay, to make sure the string is as tight as it can go. And just tighten it, okay, and then go back up through that same mesh diamond, 10 diamond row. Make sure this little loop, well, make sure the mesh goes over the knot. It can be a little tricky, but make sure that gets in there. So it looks something like that, okay? All right. We're gonna do that again, okay? We're also gonna skip another 2, okay? You guys can see that. So skip 1, 2, come down to this one right here. Okay, and as you go down the head, they get smaller, but this is as small as they get, so we're good. Go up through the mesh again. Well, the new one, so 1, 2, 3, the third 10 diamond row. Okay, go through that loop. All right, and then use your thumb for the back side. Pull it tight. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Actually, we did that wrong. See, even I make mistakes. So we're not gonna go through the mesh, okay? So I went from the outside in, right? Go through that loop. See that? Okay. So it looks like that. And then go up the mesh. Oh, I did it wrong again. I'm so sorry. I look like a fool. It's been a long day for sure, but hey, we're staying positive. We're getting these tutorials out for y'all because this matters. So, okay, down the mesh, skipping 2, outside in, okay? Then go through the loop, okay? Tie that tight, then go back up through the mesh. Same 10 diamond row. Good. Okay, now we got that. And we're gonna do it one more time, okay? Through the mesh, skipping 2 sidewall holes. Coming down to this one right here. Okay? Go through that loop. just like that. Tie that tight. Pull that tight. Go back up through the mesh. Pull that tight. So that's going to create the channel. Okay. And with this head, it is going to be kind of tight. But with a couple shooting strings, it's going to be fine, even for face-offs. Shout out to laxzombiedyes for this pattern. Excuse me. laxzombiedyes really helped me out with this pattern. I asked him, I said, hey, I need a great pattern for a 2F head. And he said, I got you. Shot me this way, and here we are. So for this next part, we're doing SIs, but we're tying them to the outside, okay? So the only thing that changes is the way we go through the sidewall holes, okay? So instead of like going from the outside in, we're going from the outside in through the sidewall holes, okay? So what that means is, if I could show you on this side kind of, so as you follow it, like the way it works, if you follow this string right here, goes from the outside in, okay? Outside, and then you go in through the next sidewall hole like that, okay? But you don't go through the mesh at all yet. Okay, see how it's gonna come together? So this is what it should look like. So through the mesh, through the top one, and then back down through the bottom one, so that when you pull it tight and put it through the next, well, the same mesh diamond, it's gonna come together like an SI, okay? But what it's going to look like on the inside is that. Okay, a nice little loop. Okay. See how it looks like on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, and then we skip one here. Do that again, and then do it again on the finish. So I'll show you that real quick. So we're going to repeat this step through the mesh. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 sidewall holes. Well, 6 mesh diamonds so far through the outside of the top one, through the bottom, inside of the bottom one. Pull that tight up through the mesh. Pull that tight. See how it's starting to form? Okay, I'm going to do this again, down through the mesh, without skipping any, to the outside of the top one, inside, out to the bottom one, put it through that same sidewall, well, same mesh diamond, pull it tight. The pocket is starting to form, 1, 2, 3 now. Okay, we're going to do that again. Down through the mesh without skipping any sidewall holes. From the outside in, top one, inside out. Oh geez, inside out through the bottom one. If my fingers will work. Yep, up through the mesh diamond, same one. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now. And we're actually using 11 on this pocket, believe it or not. The depth will be fine, just based off of where the sidewall or the mesh is placed. It will be okay, and if it's not, just switch the area of the bottom string or only do 10 for some reason. But that's only based off of, I guess, what mesh you use or how you end up stringing it, but it should be fine. So I repeated the process again for the last time in a row. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're gonna repeat that process again, but we're gonna skip a sidewall hole. So we're doing that again, outside in. See, we skipped this one right here, the sidewall hole. We're coming down to this one right here. Okay, and then without going through the mesh, inside out through the bottom one. Okay, now we go through the mesh. Okay, when you pull it tight, it should look like that. That's how you know you're doing it right. Skipped that one right here. We're gonna do that one more time. This is the ending. Okay, down through the mesh. So you got quite a few sidewall, 1, 2, 3, 4 sidewall holes left. You're gonna go outside in through this third to last one. Okay. Inside out through this second to last one. Okay. And then we're gonna go through the mesh. Got it? So it's gonna look like that. Okay, now we're gonna go from the outside in to the last sidewall hole, okay? Pull that tight and then go down through this part of the bottom string right here, or the bottom holes, okay? And then we're gonna go up through the same 10 diamond row that we finished off of, okay? But we're gonna just go through the next one. So if there's 8 diamonds left, since this is a 10 diamond row, we're gonna go, let's do like 1, 2, and then go down this one. Let's just skip that, okay? And pull that one. Okay, and then go through this from this side. Same thing. Go up through the mesh. And then skip 2, and then come down through this one. And then what we can do, since this is what we got left, I like to cross them, because I don't know, it's cool. Then come through this hole right here. And then for this one, come through, what did I do wrong? Oh, I see what I did wrong. See, I told you I mess up. But see this little hole right here? For this string, come right down through here. Yo. Making the video, ooh, got him. But yeah, go down through that hole, come back up through the, what is it? If this is 10, go through the 8, right? Skip 2, and then come down to this one right here. So, okay, so now we got this spot where we can cross them. Okay. Pop it through that hole. Pop it through this hole right here, right? That should be good. And then you just, wherever the pocket is, pull it tight, make sure it's legal, and it will be. And then just tie it off. I really think this pocket will perform very well for these face-off guys. A lot of the kids I know, college and everything, they use this head. It's very popular. Stringking's been doing pretty good. That's the pocket. That's the sidewall pattern. All right. That's the channel. Looks pretty good. Be nice and consistent, you know, until the head starts warping, but we'll see. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Peace.